You might already know this, you might not, but I am back on Aean. I did return to Aean, and there's a good reason. A new class mod just dropped, and I might regret this in the future. We had Girthquake in here earlier, and a little, you know, you might not know this about Girthquake. I'm going to put him on game right here. Girthquake is an absolute monster when it comes to Aean builds. So maybe Girthquake, he's 10 times the man I'll ever be. He might figure out some cool stuff with the Aean class mod. But I am going to make my call here. I think the Aean class mod is so incredibly bad. I think it's really, really bad. And I'm going to explain why. Why does your Aean look like a mix between the Incredible Hulk and Thanos? It's Doctor Doom. I had relations with your mother. Thank you for the sub, Jeff. Look at the new Aean class mod. The Bellowing Tempest. Dealing gun damage grants Storm for 20 seconds, increasing shock damage, stacking up to 50 times. And activating a Forge skill, my UI is a little messed up, I'm sorry, causes elemental bolts to strike random nearby enemies for 10 seconds, dealing shock skill damage based on max shield capacity. Oh, here we go again, brother. I did a little data mining with this class mod, and I'm going to break it down for you. They don't list it on the card for good reason. They hide all of their mistakes, like you would with anything Aean related. The shock damage you get when you deal gun damage is 2% per stack. So at 50 stacks, you get 100% increased shock damage. And the elemental bolt damage on your shield capacity is 25%. So the base damage bolt should strike for 25% of your max shield capacity. Let's take our shirts off. Who's ready to see the damage this deals? We're going to find a victim. And here we go. It's a trash mob. Let's get this going. And as you can see, I mean, that was it. That's all it, that was it. It's over now. It was short-lived, but it was sweet. As you can see, Aemon's new class mod is pretty great. You're probably saying, well, duh, it does shock damage. You need to increase the shock damage to 100%, and then you need to use it. I need something just to stack to 100. I don't really want to kill the enemy. So, oh, look, the hand cannon, the perfect weapon. Here we go. We're going to stack. Look at that. See how it's stacking? So we can just keep spamming and basically get 50 stacks instantly. Do you see? So now we're at 45, okay? And it refreshes every time we get, like, watch. Each stack individually lasts 20 seconds. But look, we're going to get to 50 stacks, and then here we go, chat. We're going again. And look at that. Now we're at 24,000. So, look. Look. You might say, well, let's go for something with a little higher capacity. 62,000 on the hopscotch. So let's put that on. Now we're going to deal even more damage because we have more capacity. We've now upped our shield capacity. We have 76,000. It's time to do the Tempest test again. Here we go. 88,000. Here we go. Look at that. Wait, 14,000. We've gone down. It's time. We're going to get to 50 stacks. We're going to kill the back hive with only the Tempest on UVH6, proving that it is indeed a fantastic item. This is what it's all about, chat. Okay. Here we go. Go, Tempest, go. Give him a minute, chat. He'll go when he's ready. I'm gonna help it out. We're gonna stack with the roulette. Maybe we just didn't get stacks fast enough. 50 stacks. Here we go. Here we go, chat. You ready? Watch. He'll go when he's ready, chat. He'll go when he's ready. So I think in summary, my thoughts on the Tempest class mod for Aean. We might have to start rationing Shadow Whites around until the next DLC. Not their finest work. Not their finest work. I'm curious to know when they tested this and what they tested it on. Maybe the unarmed scav camp got really messed up by it.